Good afternoon, my dear kids. How are you all? Yes, you are all fine, yes? Okay, so how is your day? Yes, did you attend all the previous online classes? Yes, you are very tired. Do you feel sleepy? No? Okay, so you are ready to listen to today's class, right? Okay. So in our last class, we have completed our Sem 1 book, right? And today we are moving on to our Semester 2 book. So have you all got your Semester 2 book? Yes? Okay. So today we'll be continuing with semester 2 book and we'll be dealing with the first unit. Okay. Now open your book and turn to first unit. So first unit is tell a tale. So what is a tale? Tale is story, right? Okay. So this is about stories and we are going to see what is meant by a story and how it will be, and then we'll be dealing with two famous personalities experience in their life. Okay, shall we see? Yes. Okay, now turn to page number 10. So in the first part, take off, there are first two questions, right? There are two questions given. You have to read it and find the name of the story. Okay, I think you will try because you might have read so many stories. Yes, so I think you guess and write the name of the story. Okay, so here's story. So what is the story? You all know, right? So you all love to hear stories, right? So okay, so for a child it is very important because they likes very much stories, right? And stories are born everywhere, where from in our homes we can hear stories, in schools, in airports, anywhere we see we can hear stories and we can make a story, right? Okay, some stories are real life incidents that is happening around us, and some are what say just unreal situation which we ourselves make, right? So when we are making our own imaginative stories, sometimes the characters like animals will be talking, yes or not? Yes, you might have seen, right? You might have heard stories that animal is talking, yes? Okay, and there are so many fairies are coming and going, yes? Okay, so these are the things you might have seen in stories, right? So especially fairy tale is a type of a story. So you all like fairy tales very much, right? So usually this fairy tales start with the phrase once upon a time, long, long ago. You might have studied the stories, right? Even in your LKG section or something, when you are studying as to once upon a time there lived, yes, you used to study like that, right? So fairy tale mostly start with this phrase, okay? And most of the characters they'll be having magical powers, and yes, in stories, yeah, there will be magical powers, and you'll imagine some characters like fairies, elves, giants, gnomes, goblins, mermaids, and witches. These are the characters you might have seen in the story, right? And some characters like queen, king, prince, princess, yes, you'll see, right? And the ending of the fairy tale will always be very happy, and okay, and mostly they all end with a phrase, and they all have lived happily ever after. Okay, mostly the fairy tale will end with a very happy note, saying that they all lived happily together. Okay, okay, and now next page, and fairy tale. So here are few fairy tale images. Okay, Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel. Okay, okay, so fairy tale are usually plotted to solve some problems. Okay, initially there will be some problems, and fairies will be helping them to solve the problem, something like that it will be there, okay, in fairy tales. And what the fairy tales will allow the children is, it will allow the children to understand good people win over the evil ones. So while you are reading fairy tale, you will have a moral, okay? It will teach you, if you do good, then you will be granted good, and if you do bad, then definitely evil will follow, okay? It will teach something like that. So you might have read some stories, right? Have you read Little Red Riding Hood, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs? You might have known this one. And Hansel and Gretel, and there are so many tales are there, fairy tales. Have you all read? So if not, with the help of your parents, um, ask them to download the story for you and listen to it. Okay, it will be very interesting for you. Okay, okay. And now here next is fables. So fables means nothing but fables is also a stories. Okay, giving some moral. Okay, yes, fables you might have studied in your school times. May I would say in KG sections you might have studied. Okay, so here the characters are mostly animals. Okay, and they act like human beings and they talk like human beings, they walk like human beings. Okay, they are just saying about animal stories. Okay, so fables, which I already have told you, fables will usually give you moral, right? It will give you a meaning. At the end of the story you'll find a moral that you should do like this, you should be like this, you should not do that. Okay, like that you will have some moral. Okay, so most popular writer of fable is Aesop. Okay, so Aesop is a very popular writer and he has written so many fables for kids. And for example, some fables in Aesop's fable is the hare and the tortoise. You might have studied, right? Definitely you would have studied this. The grasshopper and ant, yes, you might have studied. The lion and the mouse, yes, from your nursery class you might have studied them. Okay, so these are few. There are so many tales in Aesop fables. If you can get a book, I mean, now you might think whether you can get or not, I don't know. If you, with the help of your parents, if your parents allowed, you can order in it and you can get it, or else when our school is reopening, you'll come to our school, right? So in library we are having so many fables book, and the Aesop's fable book is also there. Okay, you can retake the book, you can borrow the book, and you can read it. Okay, you can enjoy. Okay, okay. Now come to the next page. Yes. Aesop, usually what he teaches is he ends up with a fable with a moral, as I have already told you, just to understand the importance of God's creation. Okay, so through this stories or fables, you can get a message that you should use your talents in an effective way. Okay, especially because by using your capabilities that are specially given to every animal. And so God has given us very good capabilities, very good tendency, very good talents, right? So what we have to do is we have to use our talents in an effective way. Okay, this is how Aesop fable teaches. Okay, okay. So inside in the side you have some questions, right? You just read and you have to answer it. Okay, and here the story time is given. Read this famous Aesop fable and identify the moral of the story. So here a story from Aesop's fable is given. What you have to do is you have to read the story in the pink box and you have to write the moral of the story. Okay, okay. So we have studied about fairy tales, fables, and now we are going to study about adventure stories. So adventure stories means nothing but during long voyage, okay, in sea. Okay, so when they are traveling in ship, they might have faced so many storms or something like that. Usually the adventure stories will be very thrilling. Okay, maybe entering into a forest, or you are caught in a hand of the thieves and how you escape, something like that. Okay, it will be very thrilling. Okay, thus such stories are called adventure stories. Okay, so just now we have thought about the overall idea about what is meant by story. I think you have got what is it. Okay, and now turn to next page. So now we are going to read about famous people who have influenced many to lead a better life. Okay, so two famous people we are going. So by seeing the picture itself, you all know, right? First one is Mother Teresa. So she's from Calcutta, in of Calcutta, India, right? So actually biography of Mother Teresa, a part is there, an enlightening childhood. Okay, so from that it was this part is taken and we are going to see. So Mother Teresa, she was born as Agnes Gongsa Bucakshu in Macedonia, okay, the part of Albania, on 26th August 1910. So her real name is Agnes Gongsa Bucakshu, okay, in Macedonia. Okay, born in Macedonia. Okay, later part only she came to India. Okay, okay. So from her early age, she never denied the help of anyone. Okay, she always accepted the if someone asks help, definitely she will accept and she will help them. Okay, so actually she is having a brother named Lazar and her older sister is Aga. Okay, brother name Lazar, older sister name Aga, and her name is Agnes. Okay, so actually from the kids when she is a small kid itself, she used to help everyone. How? So in when In the late night, what they used to do is her brother Lazar and Aga, they used to go to the larder. So what is a larder? A large or a room or a large cupboard, okay, that is kept for storing food, okay, in shelves, right, will be in the top part. And actually what is, her brother will be having jam there, and if you eat so much jam, your parents won't allow, right? You should take it as a limit, right? So actually what this brother and sister will do is they'll go and steal the jam, okay. So how Agnes will help them is she'll just stand outside and she'll watch whether her mother is coming or not. Okay, she'll help in such a way. Okay, okay, and her mother name is Dranafil. Okay, Dranafil. So Mother Teresa's mother name is Dranafil and her father is Nicola. Okay, so these parents they taught Mother Teresa, that is Agnes. Okay, Agnes, that you should help others. Okay, so actually when she is very little, that is this Agnes means Mother Teresa, okay, and she is very much wondered because often her parents invite so many people to dine with them, to eat with them, okay. So when this Agnes is asking, why ma you are always calling someone and giving food, why, what is the reason? And her mother, what she'll say, we are blessed, Agnes, and that's the reason we want to help others, okay, because so many people are there, they are not having enough food to eat, but we are blessed, God has blessed us, so we have to help us. So this remind in her mind, okay. So you definitely, your parents used to say you, right, you have to help others, yes or not? Yes, you have to help others, okay, because that will lead into a blessed life for you, okay. In future you'll be very blessed when you help others, okay. I'm telling you, okay. So dear kids, you have to help others, okay. Okay, now let's enter into the portion. So actually, yeah, and her mother will say, our father is earning more than enough, and that's why we have to give. Okay, and Mr. Nicola, that is Agnes' father, Mother Teresa's father, he's a businessman. Okay, and they are very, they what say, they are very rich, so they are very happy to help others. Okay, okay, and the family of Nicola, that is Mother Teresa's family, they are very religious and they prayed together every night. Okay, so do you have the habit of praying together every night with your family? Do you have family prayer? Yes or no? Yes. So to be, what say, you all, what I want to tell you. So to lead a better life, definitely we have to, what say, we have to pray to God, right? So I don't know whether you all people are having family prayers at night or not. Okay, so if you are continuing with it, if you're praying, you just continue. If you don't have a family prayer at night time, you just call your mom, dad, and your sisters or brothers, grandfather, grandma, together you sit, you pray, okay. That will lead your unity, okay. Okay, together you'll be sitting, you'll be very happy, right? Okay, so here the family of Nicola is very religious and they prayed together every night, okay. So when Agnes, that is Mother Teresa, is 9 years old, the father became very ill and he died. Okay, her father passed away, and actually I have told you, right, her father is a businessman. So in businessman, as he is a businessman, he is having a partner. Okay, someone doing business along with him, and that man, what he did is he took all the money and he escaped. Okay, not giving anything to this Agnes family. So now whether they will have anything to live, no, right? So now they are full of poverty and they don't have anything to eat. Now what this mother Dranafil she did is she took embroidering. Okay, embroidering means decorating, right? In dresses they'll stitch, with color threads, flowers and something like that is doing embroidering. So this mother took embroidering, and by stitching the cloths she helped to run the family. Okay, okay. And what his mother used to do is after dining, they used to sit and chat, right? Because three kids are there, right? So mother will say, if you are doing so, definitely I'll switch on the light, switch off the light. Okay, she'll switch off the light and she'll go. Okay, so it will be dark, right? So they'll go to bed. So this will happen, and often mother will say, if you are not, or say, if you are not. It's actually her brother Lazar, okay, he is always joking around the dinner hour, and mother will say, so definitely there will be no dinner for you, okay. So when her mother leaves like that, what this little Agnes will, she'll feel, okay, my brother is, she's not having food, so she's to eat half and give half to her brother. such a mind she has. Okay, from the little age itself she is having such a kind heart that we have to help others, and that led Mother Teresa to be known all over the world. Okay, yes, whenever say we have to help others, we used to say, right, we have to help others in the way Mother Teresa did, right? Now she is known all over the world, right? So when what you are learning in your childhood will help you to have a very best future. Okay, so you have to help others, you should have good qualities. Okay, and now the next person we are going to see is Abdul Kalam. And here Abdul Kalam is just going to tell the incident that he had with his teacher, which influenced him very much, which attracted him very much. Okay, so he's saying that teachers played a very important role in his life. So when he was studying in the 5th class, okay, 5th standard at Rameshwaram, you all know, right, Abdul Kalam is from Rameshwaram. There was a teacher named Sri Shiva Subramania Iyer. Okay, the name of the teacher is Shiva Subramania Iyer, and he's a very best teacher, and all the students liked and loved to be in the class of that teacher. So when a teacher teaches you very interestingly, very patiently, and is very loving and kind to you, then you all love to be in that class, right? Yes, you are like that class very much, is it? So, okay, likewise, here, this Shiva Subramania Iyer, okay, this teacher is very much loving. So, all the students love to attend his class. So, one day, when the teacher is giving a class on how the birds will fly, okay, so he draw the diagram of the bird in the blackboard, and he's explaining, he's marking all the body parts, and he is explaining this is how the bird fly. So nearly for 25 minutes he is teaching, and he is teaching about how they lift their wings and how they fly, how they change the direction. Okay, so at the end of the class, when he asked, do you all understand? And Abdul Kalam and few other students, they said, no sir, we didn't understand what you taught. The teacher didn't scold them. Okay, he didn't scold. With a loving kind, he told, okay, no problem kids, you just come to the seashore in the evening. So what happens? All the kids, they went to the seashore and they are assembled. And there you might have seen so many birds flying, right? Yeah, in 10, 20, they'll be going in parts, right? So they'll be going in one company, right? 10 or 20 will fly together, right? Okay, so the teacher showed the flight of the bird, okay, how they are flying, how. So real life experience, okay, he gave. Okay, and he then asked one, where is the engine of the bird and how it is powered? He's just asking. So you are seeing the bird is flying, right? So is there any engine in the bird and how it get power? And he explained that the bird is powered by its own life and motivation of what it wants. So the bird is how it is flying. It is because it's having the power of by its own life and motivation. Okay, so the bird has the motivation that yes, I should fly. There is a deep mind that I should fly. Okay, so that helps the the bird to fly. So this is the real life example which Srinivas Iyengar, that is the teacher, gave him. Okay, so and now this has motivated Abdul Kalam a lot. Okay, and he went and asked Srinivas Iyengar, teacher, and asked sir, how to continue my further studies on flight system. Okay, flying. Okay, so in that system I am willing and I wish to study on flight system. So what I have to do? And the teacher instructed Abdul Kalam that after completing 8th, you have to go to high school and then to college. That is leading you to flight system, flight science. Okay, so yeah, in that motto he studied. Abdul Kalam studied following the teacher's advice. Okay, so he went to college and he studied physics, and then at Madras Institute of Technology he opted for aeronautical engineering. You all know, right, aeronautical engineering? Yes, regarding to flight. Okay, so he studied. And why what is the reason? And now we know Abdul Kalam, we all know Abdul Kalam, yes or not? Yes. So it is because the inspiration that he got from the teacher regarding the real life experience of the flight, right? That led him to do or to study a flight engineer, right? Yeah, this made him, and he transformed his life into a rocket engineer, aerospace engineer, and technologist. Okay, yes, he's a very great scientist, yes or not? Yes. Okay, so dear kids, So to be a successful person in your life, you have to learn so many lessons from your teachers and your parents. Okay, so that the lessons that you are getting in your life in this age will inspire you more, okay, and lead you to the very better life. So you guys listen patiently to what your parents and teachers and stay saying, help others, do good. You should have a very, what say, very good fire to study. Okay, how to become like this. Okay, what you are having at this age will lead to a very great success in your life. Okay, okay kids. Okay, I think you have understood. Yes. Okay, so this is about today's portion. The remaining exercises and grammar will be dealing with in our next class. Okay, thank you kids. Bye bye.